Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I am Karen McDaniel. I am the Director of Compliance for URL Insurance Group. Christy Wilbert was to be introducing our presenter this morning, but she had another engagement out of town, so she asked me to jump in. I am happy to introduce Amy Curran, who is our broker manager for Aetna Medicare Advantage, and she is going to be discussing Medicare marketing through a carrier's perspective. Just one quick thing before Amy takes over. You will see on the right-hand side a chat box. That is if you need to type any messages to any of the other attendees who are on the webinar. There's also a Q&A. So if time permits at the end of the webinar, please type your questions in there. And if time permits, we will get your questions answered. So that's it for me. I'm going to hand it over to Amy. Go for it, Amy.
All right. Thank you, Karen. It's good to see Karen, and hopefully everyone can hear me and see me clearly. So we'll go ahead and get started. So very thankful to URL to asking us, Aetna Medicare, to present our Medicare marketing ideas. We know that right now you might need a refresh. We're getting out of the holidays and you're looking for some new ideas to bring in not only new business, but also to retain and stay in touch with your current clients as well. So, this is a new series that we're offering here at Medicare on our marketing ideas. So really happy to share with you the ideas that we have. And, hopefully this will help you, build your book of business, especially during this time outside of the AEP. So let's go ahead and get started. And I can always share this presentation with you as well. I know URL has it too, so if you do need it, we can always send it over to you. So let's look at what we're going to review today. So this is not only good for, some new broker. I'm sure we have some brand new brokers on the phone with us today, as well as our seasoned agents. Everybody's always looking for new ideas, whether you're new or you've been in the business for a while and you just need a refresh, or, some other ideas. You've tried it all and you just need some other ideas to spark your brain into getting creative. So that's what we're here to do today. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at improving lead generation. So getting new business in your pipeline, hopefully capitalize on that new business and gain them into your book of business, and obviously write them at a Medicare Advantage plan, hopefully, is the goal. And then obviously we're also going to focus on retain as well. So, you might think, whenever you're thinking of marketing, just gaining new individuals, but it also is very important to look at retaining your book of business, keeping your clients engaged, reminding them that you're out there. I know I've gotten calls before from agents saying, hey, this person got a call and they changed them to a new plan. Maybe they forgot that you were their agent. So it's really important to stay in touch with your clients, your current book of business, but also focus on getting new people as well. And, retaining your book of business and staying in touch with them. They'll remember you. They will call you always first. And then, bring you referrals as well. So one thing that we like to say is not only gain new business, but also retain. So we're going to look at both of those aspects today. And then, you can see the bullet points right there in front of you, what we're going to review today. So let's look at improving lead generation and also, gaining new people in your books of business and growing your book of business. You might need to step back, think some questions through, and you might be in this business for a while. So you might need to just, again, refocus and come up with new ideas as the marketing goes with your business, as well as the new agents on the call with us. There are some questions that you can ask yourself, what you can do to make yourself different, to be successful or more successful than you already are, and what you can do to change what you're already doing to make you even more successful. So that's what we're here to do today, is to give you new ideas, or also just refresh your memory, as I said, to get you rethinking, reinvigorated on getting leads into your book of business. I get agents calling me all the time, asking me, what else can I do? And basically I tell them what I'm telling you in this presentation. So I really hope after this webinar, you are reinvigorated to, hit the ground running again, take this presentation, sit down, and really, think outside of the box as to what you already are doing and, build your book of business even more so with generating new leads for you. So we're going to look at generating leads both virtually and in person, because as we know, after COVID, the virtual day and age is definitely booming now. So we're definitely going to focus on virtual as well. So let's go ahead and we're going to look at different lead generations and engaging prospects. We're going to look at the virtual, as I mentioned, using social media. That is a big one. We're going to look at creating your personal website. I know for a fact that many of my agents on the call don't have a personal website. So that is very important to definitely get up and running. I'm sure we have contacts for you. URL would have contacts for you. It's really, really important to have a website now available. And I do know that some of you on the call do have a website, and you may be stuck and you may not know what to do with that website. You have it and nobody's going to it. So we're going to look at how to get that website up and moving, getting more hits on it, and definitely utilizing that better if you already do have one. Using your local sources, we're going to look at the Medicare Marketing Studio. You guys, I'm sure, are familiar with the Medicare Marketing Studio, but it is constantly improving. It's gotten better. I mean, it's been around for a while, and back in the day, it was a little hard to use, but it's definitely more user-friendly, more things out there for you to use. So we're going to look at that. We're going to look at different influences within the community. So centers of influences are where the seniors go and congregate. There's different ideas like senior expos, senior centers, mostly senior high rises. So we're going to look at that. And then we're also going to look into grassroots marketing as well for generating new leads for you. So first up, we're going to look at social media. Social media, as I said, is really growing in popularity, especially with those Medicare beneficiaries. Facebook used to be, I know that was big whenever I was younger, outside of college. Thankfully, I'm glad I didn't have that whenever I was in college with social media and all that stuff. But now it is a great thing to use. Many businesses are using it. The younger kids aren't using it. They're using lots of different things like TikTok, chat. I don't even know everything that they're using at this point. But social media is definitely the place to go. I use it. There are so many businesses out there that use it now. It's not just for those younger kids. They don't, as I said, they don't really even use it anymore. It is for the seniors. They definitely love doing it. They like, keeping in touch with their kids, their older kids, and, seeing pictures of their grandkids, but they also get their information out there. They, the news is out there. They're updating stories. So definitely look into Facebook to push yourself out there. Start a profile page for yourself as an agent. So not a personal page, but an agent profile page, promoting yourself as you are the local representative. You're not a call center that some of these people are seeing out there. You are the expert, the local expert out there. So push yourself. Use Facebook as your profile. If you have an agency, definitely put your agency out there. Do an agency profile page. Just put out informative articles that you find online about different things that seniors might like. If you see something that's going to be going on in your community that the senior might be interested in, if there's some sort of bingo night for seniors or just any sort of like a senior expo, advertise that on your page. You help those seniors, they're going to in turn help you, come to you as the expert. I can't stress that enough, that you are the local expert, so use it. Push yourself, use your broker managers as well. I do have a full presentation on social media, Facebook, marketing, LinkedIn marketing. So we can get a webinar scheduled for that as well, to just focus on social media. But please use it. A really important thing that I want to mention with all of these social media pages, with Facebook, LinkedIn, which we're going to get into as well, link it back to a personal website. You may already have a personal website, so you're a step ahead of the game. Definitely, but always link it back to your personal website so you can get some hits on your personal website. They will go there. They can email you. They can, register for a meeting. You can also put meetings out on Facebook and people can register there as well. I'm on Facebook. I would be happy to share meetings. If I'm your broker manager and I see something out there, I'm happy to help you market things as well. We at Aetna Medicare definitely are there for our brokers. So anything that we can do to help you move this along and get some more leads coming your way. So definitely use Facebook if you're not already using it. If you need help with that, let your broker manager know, and we would be more than happy to assist you with that. So you can advertise Medicare 101 presentations out there. So many things that you can do with social media. Another option would be through LinkedIn. LinkedIn is more professionally based. I'm on LinkedIn. Again, happy to share anything that you would post on my page. I have lots of contacts within the health insurance industry as well as elsewhere. So, go out there, look for community centers of influences. There are so many different business pages out there that you could connect with. There are financial advisors out there. I highly recommend connecting with local financial advisors. A lot of the time, financial advisors have so many leads. They're helping these seniors build up, getting them financially savvy and stable. And then they talk to them about Medicare. And a lot of financial advisors don't want to get into Medicare. So they are looking to send their referrals to someone. And there's so many financial advisors. So definitely look for them on LinkedIn, connect with them. You can also post an elevator pitch about yourself. Again, I would be happy to share that for you, build connections, just, post updates, articles about your business. Definitely join groups out there. There's so many groups that you can join. Again, a financial advisor, there's definitely groups on there about that. Elder law folks out there that, you might want to connect with. So definitely a lot of professional connections out there on LinkedIn. So thinking more of Facebook personally to the Medicare beneficiaries, market yourself to those seniors out there on Facebook. LinkedIn is a way to connect with the businesses out there. I don't know of many seniors out on LinkedIn, but this is more to connect yourself with other companies to market yourself to them. So in turn, they would work with you and then hopefully send you referrals as well. So definitely use LinkedIn if you're not already doing so. We can get you training on that if you need it. Update it with pictures. It's always good to see your face. It's good to put face with a name and a voice. Do searches, as you're sitting watching TV or something at night. Look for good articles about senior centers or just senior living and also about your business. So I think you can put your link for a personal website. So again, I strongly recommend linking back your LinkedIn to your personal website as well. I've been talking about your personal website. Definitely get a personal website up and running. Have all of your pages linked back to your personal website. I would say to find a local resource to help you develop it. I am in no way a website developer. I unfortunately can't help you with that. I could probably guide you to individuals that can help you, but it's definitely good to use a website developer, and again, you can try to find one through LinkedIn or different networking groups that you might have. Ask around who they used in the past to help you build your website. Definitely keep it updated. That is an important thing. There are so many websites that I go out there and it's just not been updated. Keep at it. It will become successful. It might be hard in the beginning, create a brand, create a logo, put your face on there. Definitely get out there. It's a good way to stay in touch with clients. If you're going to be advertising a meeting, that they can go to your website and register for a meeting, and keep the content updated, as I mentioned, and just really informative to your agents. So definitely get a personal website if you don't already have one. We would be more than happy to guide you in that as well. Just local sources, some of these things, I mentioned already, but use your current clients. At the very end of the presentation, I'm going to talk about staying in touch of your current clients. Focus on retention. We always push getting new business, but retention is also very, very key to you as well as to us. So work with your current clients because they are going to bring you referrals. Health insurance brokers. I already mentioned this. Financial advisors. There's plenty of networking groups out there that you could connect with as well to grow your book of business. And then a retail opportunity that we have at Medicare. And I do have a slide on that coming up as well to hopefully get you out there and gaining new individuals in your book of business. So how do you start a conversation? They're right there for you. So just ask for opportunities. Again, promote yourself. I always try to stress this. Promote yourself as the local resource for Aetna in general. You are who they should go to with their questions. So definitely promote yourself. I can't stress that enough. Provide your contact information. If you have a social media page, website, add that to your business card. Offer to co-facilitate events. So if a financial advisor is holding an event, offer to help them with that. Offer some money towards it or something along to co-facilitate an event. So just some questions and how to push yourself as the local market expert out there and grow your book of business. So let's look at the Medicare Marketing Studio. And again, we do have flyers on the Medicare Marketing Studio. I have training on Medicare Marketing Studio, so happy to do that for you as well. But it is a one-stop shop where you can get all of CMS approved customized ads, flyers, postcards. There are Medicare 101 flyers out there. You can advertise Medicare 101 meetings. We also have a Medicare 101 presentation. I know right now 101s are very popular, especially right now, getting those agents whenever it's a slower time right now. So definitely look at doing Medicare 101 presentations. Like I said, we do have Medicare 101 presentation. You can promote senior expos. We have things that you can order for CVS retail. Again, I will be getting into senior CVS retail here soon. Market yourself through fitness centers. I have some slides on that coming up as well. So Medicare Marketing Studio, again, I'm sure you are familiar with it. There's CMS approved ads, flyers, postcards. You can order giveaways as well. But if you do want giveaways for events that you're having, definitely reach out to your broker manager. We would be more than happy to send you some things that we have available. You don't need to go through the marketing studio. Reach out to your broker manager first before you order giveaways. We can also get you, a pop-up banner. I have one behind me. I think you can see there's also tablecloths out there for you. So different table banners, little tabletop banners. So lots of good things out there. So if you do come across something like that you're interested in, reach out to your broker manager. We'd be more than happy to work with you on that. And then obviously customizing ads, you can go in there, you can add pictures to the ads, you can add your contact information. So a lot of really good stuff out there on Marketing Studio. There are some Facebook's ads out there. I know I've been stressing the social media marketing, but there's some Facebook ads out there already for you. So definitely take a look at that. It looks like there's also some Facebook tutorials, but again, I have a presentation. If you would want that, I could send it over to you. We have so much information. We could present to you every day on different things. There's just so much information. So if you ever think of anything, just reach out to your broker manager and we can get you the information that you need. So Medicare Marketing Studio, definitely social media, get up and running on that. I can't stress that enough. I'm happy to help you, push it out there if you need it. And so let's look into grassroots opportunities. Many of these you might already know of, and it's just a simple refresher for you. Let's get into some of the grassroots marketing ideas that I have for you. So first up, obviously senior centers. If you can get yourself into senior centers, you can offer a wide array of different events at senior centers. They love to have people come in and entertain them. So, bingo's a big one. If they do that, you might have cooking classes, just Medicare 101 presentation. Definitely Medicare 101 don't need to be filed because you're not talking about plan specific information. If you want to do a Medicare 101, do it in the morning and bring them pastries and donuts and breakfast and coffee. Look at doing something like that if you have senior centers available to you. Benefits checkup is another great one. These do not need to be filed because they are not plan specific. I'm going to get into benefits checkup here in a little bit. You can do benefits checkup presentations at senior centers. An example that I have for you is I had a broker that he would be there, 2 times a month, I think it was. The senior center that he worked with, the organizer, the manager there, sent out an email letting them know that he was going to be there to do benefits checkup. And they did pre-set appointments. So that worked really well. I would caution you to make sure that they're far enough apart that the broker, have time to get through a benefits checkup before your next appointment comes in. That's the one thing that I saw. There was somebody already waiting. So it was a little backup. I was there to help out, but if it's just you, definitely put enough time. I would say hour appointment for sure for benefits checkup, just to give you enough time to talk with the individual. And again, we'll get into benefits checkup here shortly, but that is one thing that you can do at senior centers. Set appointments, pre-set appointments is really good. You can also set up a table at a gym facility, a fitness facility, and have a tablecloth there representing yourself. It doesn't even need to be an Aetna tablecloth. It can be a tablecloth just promoting your agency as well. And you can do a benefits checkup there for individuals. I would highly recommend looking at the schedule of the fitness facility of when the senior centers or the senior classes are, and set up a table then as well. So, and maybe have bottles of water for the individuals as they're coming out of their fitness class, some healthy granola bars or something. Many opportunities out there. Use your gyms, use your local gyms, use senior centers. If you find senior expos, use them as well. Senior centers is a big one for dual eligible. So if you are within the dual eligible market, you might already have some contacts with your local food banks. Local food banks are definitely a good go-to place to connect with these individuals, give them the information that they need. They're there getting their food. So you could set up a table there if you want to, offer your services at a local food bank if you're interested in the D-SNP market space. If you're not, definitely reach out to your local broker manager to get up and running. It is such a hot market. Our product definitely at Aetna Medicare is hard to beat. I know this isn't about products, but with our dental, it's $7,000 dental for these folks. They get an amazing, I believe it's $720 extra in benefits for healthy foods and OTC items. So reach out to us if you're not already in the dual eligible space. We would be happy to get you up and running, get you some training on that. But if you are, definitely reach out to your senior market pantry programs, and especially the local food banks that are out there. They may even do different meal delivery program, really good opportunity to market to these individuals. And these people just love to see other people, and they get so thankful for people that are trying to help them that, you will just be a hero in their eyes. So even senior high rises, if you can get into them, sometimes they're difficult to get into, but if you have connections, definitely use them and promote yourself. Another really good thing was brought to us a couple years ago, setting up in a laundromat. These people, they're sitting there, they're waiting for their laundry. Get a table, set it up. Again, it doesn't need to be filed with CMS because you're not going to talk about plan-specific information. It would just be general information. They're there and they're doing their laundry. They have hours to spare. And they want to talk to somebody. So bring material. You could even do benefits checkup in a laundromat. You could bring snacks and waters while they're waiting. And you just start. It really starts with a conversation. You start that conversation, it leads into another thing. And then they're like, wow, this person really knows what they're talking about. I'm going to give them a call, or I'm going to set up a meeting right here with him. So use it. The laundry project, I think, is a great thing. I don't think people are using it enough. Definitely not in central Pennsylvania that I'm aware of. So use it. It starts with a conversation. So just start chatting with them, and then it leads into another thing. Promote yourself as the local expert. That's what these people need. And again, they like to talk to people. So look into the laundromats. I know they're out there, and I know definitely people use them. So laundromats, I think the social media is definitely a key new thing for agents out there. And then also the laundromat. I think that's huge. And again, I don't think people utilize it enough. So hopefully you're finding out some really good tidbits of information from me today. All right, benefits checkup. I did mention it briefly on the Senior Expos because you can do a benefits checkup there. It's a program that you enter in your client's information, and it will pull up money saving programs for these individuals, for prospects. You save these individuals money. They're going to, again, see you as a hero, and they're going to refer people to you. They're always going to come back to you and say, John really helped me out. You got to give him a call. He has this benefits checkup program. He saved me money on my different medications. He found out that I had low income subsidy. And I didn't even know I was eligible for that. So really good thing. Definitely you can help these individuals apply for things online that they might not know that they're eligible for. We have a full presentation on benefits checkup that I can also send out if you need it. Broker Manager would be more than happy to sit down with you to go over benefits checkup, because you can use it in so many different avenues within your marketing as well. So benefits checkup, it's been around for a while. So you may be familiar with it, but you might need a refresher, or if you're a new broker, you might not know what it is. So it's online, or you can also do print. You can print it and then you can enter in the information on your computer to tell your client what programs that they're eligible for. So they answer some online questions. Some of them aren't mandatory. They can enter in their prescriptions. So it'll look to see if there's any money saving programs for prescriptions. If they're eligible for law heap, so saving on energy bills, taxes. There's so many different things out there. It'll identify if somebody is eligible for pay, SNAP, and they can apply right there for you. And guess what? If I didn't have everyone on mute, I would be asking you a question, but what happens when PACE or PACE-Net or LIS is opened up? If they find out that they're eligible, it opens up an SEP for them. So not only is benefits checkup bringing you referrals, bringing you new business, helping out your current clients as well, but it's also going to hopefully open up some SEPs for these individuals. So then if they need to, they can change plans. So many opportunities with benefit checkup, checkup.org. I'm not sure if I have the website on the next slide or not, but again, happy to schedule a presentation or a training with you if you want more information on that. This is not benefit specific, so these things don't need to be filed with CMS. Just trying to make your life easy. So definitely use benefits checkup if you're not already. There's a benefits checkup flyer out on the marketing studio, and you can customize it with your contact information. So you can give that out to individuals as well. But there is a way, there's a fast track benefits checkup, so it won't take as long. It won't ask as many questions, so you won't get as many money saving results. And then there's a comprehensive questionnaire as well. So won't get into the specifics of benefits checkup, but if you do need help on it, please let us know and we'd be more than happy to assist you.
Hey, Amy.
Yes.
So the question we're getting the most is, how do you find the marketing studio? Is it on Producer Worlds?
There should be a link on Producer Worlds. There is also a website, and I don't have it off the top of my head. But what I can do, Karen, is I can send it over to you if you want to blast it out to everybody. Would that work? Or yep. I can blast it out to everybody too.
That's okay. Just send it to me. We'll get it out.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. I will make myself a note, or otherwise I will forget. All right. I'll get that out to everybody. I'm sorry that it's not in the presentation. As far as benefits checkup, I already mentioned it can unveil some special election periods. So LIS, PACE, PACE-Net, that would open up an SEP for somebody. So, and a lot of these people don't know that they're eligible for LIS. It is good to be able to help them with that. You help your clients by saving them money, especially with this. So there is a way to apply for LIS right there on benefits checkup as well. The application is linked to the Social Security Administration. We can get you that information if you do need that as well. So switching gears, another really important marketing avenue for you is the military. So if you're not familiar, we have a really good MA only. It is geared towards the vets that use the VA. It can be used for other individuals as well. It allows an individual to still use their VA benefits, but they can also use their MA only benefits as well through Aetna Medicare. They get extra benefits with it. So that's a key piece of it. They're going to get dental. They're going to get OTC. They will get transportation. And in some cases, also healthy foods as well. So MA only, we went over the D-SNP plans. So that is a niche market, as well as this MA only plan is with our niche market. Definitely, if you have connections with the veterans, use them. Connect with your local VA, as well as you can connect with the VFWs, the Legions. You can have events there. If you can get into one of the Legions or the VFWs, post a flyer up on a board. I know, some agents have done that at the VA, and advertise a meeting if you want to. If you can get in there and have a table there, you can also do that as well. There are flyers out on the Medicare Marketing Studio promoting our VA plans, as well as promoting yourself. So there are, again, flyers out there. There's postcards. Definitely check out the marketing studio and market yourself using the veterans benefits as well, the MA only plan. Emphasize Aetna's value and reputation among veterans. We've worked with a lot of them. Educate the veterans. Not only can they use their VA benefits still, but they also get all of these extra benefits. As I mentioned, dental, vision, hearing, that they don't already get with their VA benefits. So very strong place to market yourself is with the veteran. Check out the marketing studio for some other flyers. If you do have questions about getting into a VFW or a Legion, definitely talk to them, see if you can get in. If you need information, materials, we'd be more than happy to supply them for you. So just be prepared when you are meeting with the veterans, be empathetic with them. They like to talk and they like to be listened to. So know the right questions to ask the veterans. Let the veterans know why they should be enrolling in their only plan, especially the Aetna Medicare Eagle plan. These individuals don't know what else is out there for them. The MA only plan can help them tremendously with the extra benefits. Plus the MA only plan, there is a Part B give back on the MA only plan. These individuals think, oh, I can only use my Medicare and my VA benefits. That's not true. They can also enroll into an MA only plan and get some really great extra benefits. So a lot of other questions that you might run across, please let us know. We can help them. We can help you understand the MA only plan a little bit better. You can sell the MA only plan to someone who's not in the military. There are some other opportunities for outside the military for our MA only plan. As an individual that has a prescription drug plan with their employer coverage. So there are other opportunities outside of the military to sell our MA only plan. Reach out to your broker manager if you want more information on how to market our MA only plan. But a key piece of it is to do with our military as well as our VAs. As I mentioned, we have Q&A flyers. So you need to know the right questions to ask the vets. Ask them about their time in the military. They like to talk about it. They like to reminisce. So use that to your vantage point. Talk to them. I talked about it at the laundromat example that I had. Talk to these individuals. Start out the conversation, ask them questions about themselves, and then hopefully that will lead into what you can offer these individuals. So we do have a question and answer flyer. And again, I can get this information out to Karen if that would be easier. Anything that I mention or anything that you want, I can send it over to her to send out to you, or vice versa, Karen, if you want to send me who attended. And we can definitely get you some more information that is held in this presentation. Retail. So retail is another big thing that we have available. You might not be familiar with it. And if you are, it's good for some people and some people don't want to do it. And that's okay. So we have opportunities mostly within the CVS retail stores that you can set up a table and market yourself, and also the Aetna Medicare brand as well. So if you do want to do the CVS retail, reach out to your broker manager. We can assist you in getting set up. We have a database that tells us stores that are successful, have a more senior populated individuals that come into the store, as well as, the timing of when these individuals come in. So talk to your broker manager. We can definitely get you set up as a CVS retail store. They're not booming with traffic. So I just have to caution you that there's going to be lines of people. These people are coming in, they're getting their prescription meds. They see you and they say, hey, I have Aetna Medicare or Medicare. Okay, well, how can you help me? So a good place to do these are at the CVS health hubs. Not all of them are health hubs. You can certainly do them at any CVS, but the health hubs are a little bit more populated because that's where individuals can go and get checkups. If you're not familiar with that, they can do walk-ins, they can do appointments where they can get different vaccines. If they're not feeling well, if they think they have a sore throat, they can go in and see a nurse practitioner there. So you might want to look at the health hubs at the CVS's. They tend to get a little bit more, they'll come up to you. And obviously you can't have the table right there where they're getting their care or where they're getting their prescriptions, but you can have it within CVS, within a common area. We do have training on the retail program for you. look at the local stores, go out and visit your local stores and see if they would be open to having you as the Medicare expert in their store. On the marketing studio, there are some flyers that we would have out there for you. It would be basically the Medicare 101 flyers. What's the difference between an Advantage plan and the other plans that are out there, or why a Medicare Advantage plan? So we would get you set up. I know myself as a broker manager will get you set up with all the flyers that you need. There's a standing flyer holder that we would get to you as well. Really great program to get you in front of individuals. It's not going to be a line of traffic. If you want the line of traffic, the CVS retail program probably isn't for you. It's going to be hopefully 3 to 5 leads in a day that come up to you. We will give you permission to contact forms. If you're not familiar with permission to contact forms, they can fill it out, and that will give you permission to contact the individual that you spoke with that day. So we'll give you them as well. This is another opportunity for you. CVS is our big one that we have available to you right now. If you're interested in that, please reach out to your broker manager. It will give you year-round leads because people may not be eligible right now, but they could be eligible in the AEP, or they might have a friend who is eligible, and then they would refer them to you. Another opportunity to be local, be present. Again, you are the local expert within the community. So all of these ideas hopefully are triggering you to think on what you can do in your next step after this meeting and get planning. All right. Just a couple more slides. And if there's any questions, I can definitely help with that. We have about 15 minutes left. So we're good on time here. So let's focus on retention. One thing back in the day when I first started, when you would say, let's talk about marketing, I would think only new business. That's not, as I mentioned, it's gain and retain, gain and maintain. So we also want to retain your book of business. We also want to retain your clients. I don't like when I get calls or emails about, this person, they switched plans and they didn't want to switch plans and they didn't know they were switching plans. I don't like that. I mean, we will research it, and generally the member did make the change and they just didn't like that they did it, or they might have forgotten that they did it. So we really want to protect your clients, and you need to do that. As this says, it takes a month to find a customer. You know that. That's where we're talking about this marketing, to get you out there and growing your book of business. But it takes seconds to lose one. They get one phone call or they get one mailer and they call, and then whoever's on that call line, somehow gets them to talking because that's what they want to do. They want to talk, and then they get them switched, and then they might not be with your local market expert anymore. So definitely focus on retaining your clients. I know a lot of brokers do not keep in touch with their clients. And sometimes those are the ones calling me that they lost one of their clients. You need to stay in front of your clients. It's cheaper, easier, and more effective to retain current clients than it is to acquire new ones. And again, you're retaining those current customers. They're going to in turn send you referrals, which will be new clients for you. So let's look at what you can do to retain your clients. So frequently engage your clients. Quarterly newsletters, do emails, or you can do mailers. I know brokers do mailers as well. People like to receive mail too. I know I do. So you could do emails, stay in touch with them through social media, text messages, if they do text messages. I know seniors are definitely getting more tech savvy. So use that to your advantage. My mom, who's, I guess, almost 72 now, she just got into the text messaging age, and I love it. I talk to her all the time, and she text messages now. So use that. She's the great example. She didn't want to do it for the longest time, but now she's doing it. So a lot of them are using text messages out there. Send them birthday cards. That I know I love getting a card in the mail. My birthday's next month, by the way, but I love getting cards in the mail, just a little surprise in your mailbox. So send them birthday cards. That's going to go a long way. They're going to remember you. They're going to refer you, and they're not going to change. That's the problem. They forget, and they say, oh, I haven't heard from my broker in 6 months. I don't know where he's at. Keep in front of them. The anniversary cards, if you know that their anniversary is coming up, their wedding anniversary, send them cards. That goes a long way. Client get-togethers. Do something fun. I know that's something that we're trying to think out of the box here in Aetna Medicare, especially for our broker trainings, doing something different. Host a movie night. bowling, an ice cream social, different things. These are just examples. I'm sure you guys can think of many more examples than I can. So just think outside the box and run it by your broker manager. If you think it's, out of this world crazy, idea, run it by somebody and we'll let you know. So definitely stay in touch with your current book of business frequently. I would definitely say quarterly. Stay in touch with them, even if it's just, hey, do you have any questions? Don't forget I'm here for you. Get magnets made of your business card or your contact information so they can have that on their refrigerator for them to see as well. So not only retaining, but that will bring you new clients as well from referrals. So stay in front of them because, again, I know I do not like getting those calls from you guys saying, oh, this person was changed. They didn't change. Well, then when we do the research, they did do it. They might have forgotten or, they didn't know what they were doing. So stay in touch and that will definitely lower the odds of them changing to a new broker because I don't like to see that happen either. So definitely stay in front of your clients as well. So I know I went over a lot of information and I was moving very quickly because I get very excited and sometimes I tend to talk really fast when I get excited, but there are so many good opportunities out there for you to definitely get your business moving at this time. AEP is over. We had a breather. Now it's time to pick it up again. There are so many ideas that you can do to reinvigorate your business, or if you're new, to start fresh. And, there's a lot of ideas. And again, if you think of anything else or want to run an idea by us, please let us know. We are an open book, as you know, at Aetna Medicare. We're always looking for ideas, suggestions, always here for you. So one other thing I do want to mention before we can open it up to any questions that Karen might have seen come through. I know this is outside of this presentation, but we are having vendor showcases coming up. Vendor showcases you are the expert of Medicare, but you also want to be the expert on our products. And as you know, they're always changing. We had some big changes during this AEP, some new things added that you might not know how they work yet. So we are doing a vendor showcase. They are out on the RSVP website. I can get that over to you as well. I can send Karen the dates if needed and the registration site. But the vendor showcase, it's an all-day thing. You can come and go. It's all the vendors that we have with our products, such as Nations Hearing, many different vendors that are slipping my mind right now. But on February 8th, it starts at 9 a.m. And then February 14th, it starts at 9 a.m. as well. So, and it runs all day. There is an agenda. So if you want to jump on and off, you can also do that. So again, February 8th and February 14th is our vendor showcase, and we can get you more information on that. There is also a new one added, which is dental only. So a dental only training with the dental folks. There is one February 21st at 9 a.m. or February 23rd at 2 p.m. That one was just added yesterday. I just added it into the system. So we get lots of questions. What's the total choice? What's the dental benefit? How does this work? What's extractions on what plan? So definitely a really good webinar to attend as well. So the dental only webinar again would be February 21st at 9 a.m., February 23rd at 2 p.m. We have those. We have so many trainings coming up. With URL, we'll be back again on February 9th at 10 a.m. I'm going to be doing an extra benefits webinar. So if you've been getting questions about the healthy foods card that they got or the OTC, we're going to be looking at that. I have an in-depth presentation that focuses only on that. So that will be with URL. That is on February 9th at 10 a.m. So that'll be about an hour-long presentation again. And then on March 14th, we'll be back with URL. March 14th, 2 p.m., we're going to be focusing on DSNP. So we talked about DSNP marketing. If you do want to get into that, definitely reach out to your broker manager. But you will have an opportunity to learn more on that on March 14th with us at 2 p.m. I think I hit upon everything. It was a lot of information. I really hope you found it informative. I was excited to present it. I'm definitely going to be adding this to my rotation of presentations. So I really thank URL for encouraging us to do this. It's helpful for all of us. So Karen, are there any questions that you have for me?
No questions. I was able to find the Medicare Marketing Studio, and I did put the link to that in the chat feature. If you simply just go to aetnahub.com, it will then automatically send you to the Medicare Marketing Studio where you do have to log in. I think it says, username is your NPN and then a password. And if you don't have your password, you can just click on forgot password, and then it should be able to be reset for you.
Yep. And then when you first log in, you'll see a profile pop up. So you'll have to update your profile. And then once you do that, hit submit, and then that will bring you into all of the different ads that are available to you. Anything else?
I don't think so. It was all really, really good information. Just from the compliance side of things, I always feel like agents are always afraid to kind of represent a carrier at something, and they think it's like this huge process to get it approved by CMS, and it's simply not true. There's a spreadsheet that you just have to fill out and send it over to myself or to Amy directly, or your broker manager directly, and then they file it with CMS. If you want any kind of Aetna giveaways, again, reach out to your broker manager and they can give you stuff that they have available to have at the table. So it's really not difficult to represent a carrier at some kind of, marketing event.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, so let us know questions, and we can get you any information that you need. And again, as Karen stated, if you need any sort of giveaways, reach out to your broker manager. Don't order them through the marketing studio. We can definitely get you hooked up with that. So yeah. So thank you so much, Karen. This was a really great presentation. Be happy to do it again with you guys sometime. And everyone have a good day.
Great. Thanks, Amy.
Stay safe in the snow.
Bye-bye. You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.